Hello, Navneet. Good evening.
Good evening, miss.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Very excited.
Yeah.
But how are you feeling? Be honest.
Um, yeah, slightly nervous. I've never done anything like this before. Yeah.
You have never spoken in front of the camera and that also live.
Yeah, I guess.
So breathe, breathe. This is first time. And when we speak, when we are honest, Navneet, how is it? Is it powerful?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. And we can always speak in front of people, our heart, how we are feeling.
Hmm.
Believe me, people get it.
Yeah.
And honesty as in frequency, people get it. We human beings make the mistake that we want to portray ourselves different. We want to portray ourselves strong. Believe me, when I came on this live or camera for the first time, I was at this same experience. My heart was pumping. I was very cautious if I will speak right, wrong. Like so much little voice thoughts were coming.
I see.
And you and me, for you, he's the grandfather, I should say. And for me, he's my master, Blair Singer, my
Mm.
mentor. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he has a book. Let us promote him. Everybody should buy this book. Everybody should undergo his training. So see, what is the training? Can you hear it? Like read it. It is Little Voice Mastery.
Yeah.
It is about that little voice, that chatter.
Yeah.
So this is like really, promoting my mentor, Blair Singer. He's amazing. He's a magician. And all my mentors who have played role in my life, you are also teaching me a lot. You have been one of the very inquisitive student. Still you are a new one, but I want to appreciate you. Do you know you are a keen learner? Do you
I'm
know
a
you
what?
don't know? You are a keen learner. You want to
Ah.
learn.
Uh, Thank you.
No, is it that I am saying, or is it you know this already that you want to learn a lot?
Yeah, I do want to learn a lot. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, Navneet, what are the things now you are finishing grade 12th and now you are going to enter life.
Yeah.
You are going to enter life in real way.
Hmm.
I don't know how much your maths, SST, and your subjects are going to be really helpful, but I told you few things which are going to decide your career and life. You need to learn those skills. So, what do you think are those one, two, three? Because, see, whatever you are sharing, what you learned from me is a message to all parents. Because
Yeah.
students, they've spent lakhs going to school and colleges, and end of the day, they still need something else. The recipe is entirely different. Life comes as a different recipe. So, what do you think? All students of your age to be successful in life, what are the skills? Just you can start, and I will help you.
I guess acquiring or furthering your emotional intelligence.
Yeah. One is emotional intelligence, speaking our heart, mind, not be scared of world, not being scared of people, not being scared of being judged,
Yeah.
just having the confidence of being whosoever I am, and however way I am, it works,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I am what who I am. I am what is affirmation? Just complete it. I am dash.
Who I am.
I am
Who I
good
am. I
enough.
am.
I
I am
am
good
good
enough.
enough.
Yeah.
And it is my affirmation also. And I have this, you didn't know this, right? That I'm having the same affirmation.
No.
Yeah. Among all the affirmations, this is my affirmation. I chant it 5,000 daily with
Mm-hmm.
this stopper. And what did I tell you? When I chant about 1 lakh, what will happen? This affirmation will become my,
Belief.
then I will go to other one. So, number one, emotional mastery. Emotional mastery comes with the social, like the learning how to be with people, how to serve people, how to give them value. This will all come with communication and learning.
Mm-hmm.
Then your adversity quotient. Adversity quotient is how you are at a difficult situation like the COVID times. These were the adverse times. And third, your emotional intelligence, like you knowing what to do about your anxiety. Do you know how many people deal anxiety? Just a approximate percentage, just a wild guess in the globe.
90%.
Might be 90%. Have you searched Google or what?
No, I'm just
No.
approximating.
It was 86%. Data shows 86% of the people deal anxiety, stress, and depression, and they
Mm-hmm.
are unaware about it. And students deal a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know what was the role of school? Not making
To
school wrong. The role of the school was to make a person fall in love with studying. But who nobody has fallen in love with study. We are scared of studying because we were given homework, we were given test, we were always criticized, there was competition. So we never loved studying.
Yeah.
So school, like not blaming the school, but school actually missed the mission. Globally, all schools,
Yeah.
they just wanted their children to be achievers, and that's not the point. So emotional mastery. What else do you think is necessary? Do you know? Do you learn money in school?
Not that much. No.
We don't learn. So, active and passive income,
Yeah.
we worked on it. Then what else? Marketing and selling. What do
Yeah.
you think about marketing, selling? We feel so uh, nervous and uncomfortable doing it, asking for money to anybody. Yes or no?
Yeah.
This all students should learn. And every college, I want to tell you a data more. There is Indian, I'm talking about Indian data. There are so many scholarships which are available to student. I don't know about UAE. What is your location?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know about Abu Dhabi. I don't know about Dubai and Fujairah, Sharjah, like these Emirates. But I know about India. More than 60-65% of the scholarships, they go a waste, or they are used by the influential people, the high bureaucrats. People don't know about it. Students don't know about it. So how about you searching from today scholarships
Yeah.
and also earning for your college? You can earn. Acha, what is
True.
money? Can you tell the whole world what is money is equal to? Money is equal to
Value.
whose
Your worth.
value? Your worth, your self worth internal. What you feel as a student, what Nahid feels as a parenting coach is equal to the outer world, the
Mm.
money. And people pay you when you give value.
Yeah.
So when you ask anybody X, you have to get 10x value.
Yes.
Now I want to request you. What do you feel as a student? All students should be helped and they should know. What is your heart share?
I feel like instead of worrying about marks or just report cards, you should be worrying about how to fit. into the world as your with your own talents and with your own expertise, skill set. If you're good at talking with people, maybe take a job in finance. If you're good at solving a lot of equations, be an IT like specialist. If you're good at um, taking care of people, become a doctor. Yeah, that instead of
Superb.
yeah,
So instead of worrying, we can do this happily also, rather than worrying what we have
yeah.
to do. We can do this, whatever you said, happily also.
Hmm.
And what do you think is human problem? The two problem human being has. You have, I have, everybody has. That is why we are not able to live our life properly, or that is why we are not able to achieve the results we desire in our life, the wish list of our life. What do you think are the two problems? These are S, both with S.
Self-esteem and self-worth.
Self image.
Yeah, self-image. Yeah.
Can you explain it? What is the problem with self image of every human being and
People
self
tend
esteem?
to either underestimate themselves or overestimate themselves before they're shut down. Then they can't do anything about it. So they just shut off and not do much because they feel depressed that they're not matching up to people's expectations or their own expectations. Yeah,
And sometimes here we over expect from ourselves also,
yeah,
in people pressure, in peer pressure also. Like if your friend is doing something great, you will feel pressured and you will pressure yourself, and that's not the way. So just tell me one thing: has God given you all tool? Everybody given a toolkit that they can be performers or achievers or successful people. Six
yeah.
things.
Uh,
Do you remember few?
reasoning, uh, emotion,
Memory,
memory. Yeah, um,
willpower,
willpower. Yeah.
perception, how you look at things,
Hmm.
and imagination and intuition.
Yes. Yeah.
Would you like to explain, like, memory? What is the secret of memory? How memory can outperform? Some formula is there?
Yeah.
10.
If you
Hmm.
can, if you can memorize something for 10 minutes in 24 hours every 7 days, you'll yeah, you'll get them. Yeah.
This is a super brain formula you have given to the world. And
Yeah.
how about willpower? Your environment is,
You need to have integrity and
yeah,
you need to be determined as well.
yeah,
Set like small goals and you need to go through with it.
yes. And your environment is stronger than your willpower.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
So people should change the environment if they are not getting results. Change the people.
Yeah.
And and what about the imagination?
You use it to do everything, Before you cook, you need to imagine how you might cook something. Before you might um, do anything in the day, you might imagine you going throughout the day. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah,
Because the subconscious gets the imagination.
yeah.
And what about the, like, the perception, like the new specs of perception?
Uh, I can't hear you.
What
I can't
about
hear.
what, yeah, what about perception? When you work
Yeah,
with a mentor, what is the new perception you had, and what was the old perception, dear student? What was the old perception? Whose specs were you wearing? Whose perceptions were you carrying?
myself, and and you need to perceive yourself in a better way, or else you're going to end up digging your own grave. So yeah,
Yeah.
you need to have new perspectives on life, be continuously moving, or you're gonna stagnate. So yeah,
And we need to see in every situation, whether good or bad,
yeah,
gift and opportunity.
yeah.
And what about reasoning? When our why is strong, then what becomes easy?
The action,
Yeah. And the results, they come from our actions. Old actions will give you old results. And
yeah,
these results, they come from our thoughts, moods, feelings, and emotions. So we need not work on action, we need not work on result. We need to work on our thought, mood, feeling, and emotion, and we will get the result. And who takes the action? Your this brain or your papa brain, the reptilian brain? Who takes action?
your brain. Oh,
Yes, the reptilian brain. Yes, this is just the thinking brain. This is how much
yeah,
percent?
5%
And what is the real game? The secret of human beings? The 95%
thinking.
is the subconscious.
Yeah, subconscious. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are the few things you think students should have new actions? Just two, three. And then we will end this.
What
Just,
I should
yeah, you
recommend
think
to?
yeah, recommend to all students. You think so. All parents also.
I
Your
think,
last message, your understanding.
yeah, I think you should start thinking the opposite of what you usually think. If you think usually good, then keep that mindset. But if you think bad about yourself or bad about anything, try looking at it the opposite way. Find an antonym rather than a negative phrasing, since thinking negatively can affect your own way of life. If you constantly think negatively, it's just going to bring other people down as well. So instead of like doubting yourself, I think you should think positively. That's one way to live, and that's, I think, something that's vital to a job, um, academics, anything. You need motivation from thinking positively, or you might just wear yourself down. Yeah.
And what do you think how parents can help their children in present scenario? A 12th grade
Uh,
student, a
I
student in
think
12th grade.
if you just lend your ear, don't try putting too much pressure on the kids, because they didn't ask to be, asked to be existing, So there's pains, there's happiness in all forms of life, but I think you should just watch, and if they need really help, I think as a parent you'll instinctively know when it's time, and you can then assist them, then go through the motions of actually making them further in life. But when they want to figure out themselves, I think you should just let them figure it out themselves. If they want to go to the store and buy things themselves, let them do it. Might in the end it might teach them independence and virtue. Yeah, that's what I think.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do you think students are pressured in 2022?
Of course, yeah. It's a given
And
because of the economic state of just other countries. People are trying to constantly become competent for further job positions, money. It's a bustling economy. It's not going to stop for a while. So people are constantly moving for a better place, for a better job, for better food, for better things, for a better car, luxuries, necessities. So of course students are pressured.
you are from country India,
Yes.
right? The
Yeah, I
southern part of India. I'm from the north part of India.
I see.
So, do you know the data? How much Indian population is youth? Any guess? Wild guesses?
Um, I would say it's quite a bit, maybe like 50%.
Yes, more than 50%. And and do you know the scenario of jobs? and the economy. And
Um,
you being one of the youth leaders, you are on this mission of training. Once you are empowered, if you have this power, my dear student, you can give to so many. So can you contribute to your fraternity? You know
hopefully,
how
I can.
anxious students are. They are
Yeah,
stressed. They cannot sleep. They are clueless. There is nobody to guide.
yeah.
So, can you stand in a way that once you stand, you can lift others? How about this idea? And this is a journey.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah,
Sounds good. But you can take actions on this.
hopefully, maybe
And you are a proactive learner. Are you or not? Yesterday, how many hours did we do the session?
2 hours, I believe.
2.5 hours.
Yeah,
Who did it? I could have stopped after 1 hour.
yeah,
Can you see who you are, who you can be?
yeah,
You never experienced this in you. I showed you this thing. And I see this for others. That is why I'm recording this. This is one recording which you will see many times. It would be there on internet. That is,
right.
this was my start, where I started from zero. Hello world. This was my baby step. This was my step one. Believe me, you will do this after a year, after 2 years or 3 years. I'm here only. And, and I
So,
count on you. It's okay. It's okay. People get it. The
yeah,
people who will watch this recording actually will resonate with you. They only will stop here. Otherwise, they will just come and go. Because we like reading newspapers,
yeah,
my dear young adult. But when it comes to community parenting, and here this is why we are there in two different frames. You are from Abu Dhabi, I am from Fujairah. There will be so many parents who will understand that they can empower other youth, they can empower young adults, they can start from their own home.
yeah,
So thank you so much
yeah. Thank you for having me.
for
Yeah,
showing this courage. Yes, this
yeah,
this is a mission, and together as a coach and a coachee, thank you, really thank you that you came and you spoke about it. Thank you. Wait,
yeah.
I'm just
Thank
going
you.
to end it. And thank you, people who are watching this. Thank you. I
Yes,
hope people got some good message and learning also.